What's up YouTube? David here with House of 1,000 Collectibles. Today will be Series 2 of the autograph poster portfolios. This is the second one. These are all going to be 12 by 18s. There'll be a third video to finish off these, but this is the first video of the 12 by 18 size. We have a bunch to go through, so we'll get right started on that. If you like autographs, conventions, horror, anything like that, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing, as we will have more stuff down the road. But let's get into this video. First up, we have American Horror Story, signed by Alexandra Breckenridge. Sorry for the glare, the lighting, I can't figure it out, but it gets better. Next up on the left is American Horror Story Freak Show. We have several people on this one. Funny story, Naomi Grossman signed really big, took up this whole area right here. She felt so terrible when she realized, like, it dawned on her, and she's like, oh my god, you might want to get other people on it. But at that point, it was too late. But that one has Naomi Grossman, Rose Siggins, Erica Irvin, and John Carroll Lynch. On the right, American Mary, signed by Catherine Isabel, and it's also signed by both of the Saska twins. Next up, we have American Psycho, signed by Samantha Mathis. And on the right, we have Arrow, signed by Bex Taylor Kloss, which is right over here. It's like a gold Sharpie. Alright, next up, Back to the Future, signed by Claudia Wells, and also signed by J.J. Cohen. On the right, we have a foreign movie poster that Sharni likes, signed by Sharni Vincent, signed right here on the chest. Next up, we have Being Human, signed by all four of the main characters: Sam Huntington, Sam Witwer, Megan Rath, and Christian Hager. On the right, we have Big Trouble in Little China, signed by James Hong and John Carpenter. Next up, Bitch Slap, signed by Zoe Bell. On the right, we have Bounty Killer, signed by Abe Ben Ruby. Next up, Breaking Bad. Wish I could get more people on this, but so far we got two, signed by R.J. Mitt and Giancarlo Esposito. On the right, we have Bubble Boy, signed by Danny Trejo. On the left, we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer, signed by Christy Swanson, Buffy herself. And on the right, we have a Captain America Winter Soldier, signed by Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie. Cheers, on the left, signed by George Wendt. And on the right, we have Chucky. It's been signed by Alex Vincent and Brad Doroff. A Clockwork Orange, this is another foreign poster, signed by Malcolm McDowell. And on the right, we have The Collector, signed by Josh Stewart. On the left, Conan the Barbarian. This is signed by Sandel Bergman. She played the female. And on the right, we have a Cujo poster, signed by the main cast: Dee Wallace, Danny Pinataro, Daniel Hugh Kelly, and Louis Teague. Love that poster. On the left, Curse of Chucky, signed by Danielle Benzutti and Brad Doroff. And on the right, we have a Dollhouse, signed by Elijah Duska, the main character herself. We also have another Dollhouse, signed by Elijah, on the next page. On the right, we have Drag Me to Hell. It's signed by Allison Lohman, the main character. E.T. on the left, signed by all the main character: Dee Wallace, Henry Thomas, and Robert McNaughton. On the right, we have Fanboys, Chris Marquette, Christopher McDonald, and Danny Trejo all signed that one. On the left, The Girl Next Door, signed by Chris Marquette. He was nice enough to write the entire quote. He thought that was funny. And then on the right, we have Grimm, signed by Claire Coffey. On the left, Hackers, signed by Matthew Lillard. It's like Angelina Jolie's first movie, I believe. And then on the right, we have Half Baked, signed by Rachel True. Signed right down here. She played Mary Jane. One of my favorites, the Halloween poster on the left, is signed by PJ Souls, Nick Castle, Tony Moran, Will Sandin, Charles Cyphers, Sandy Johnson, and Nancy Stevens. On the right, we have the Hannibal TV show. It's only been signed by Hannibal himself, Mads Mikkelsen. He took up a lot of room too. On the left, Haunting of Hill House. Every one of these people love this poster. It's been done by Jay Photos, who does comic books. He signed it right there. And then we have the 4 of the cast members. We have Henry Thomas, Kate Segal, Annabeth Gish, and Katie Parker. On the right, we have Hellraiser Deader, signed by Carrie Wuhrer. W-U-H-R-E-R. Not sure if that's how to pronounce it. On the left, Holliston, signed by Adam Green, right there. And on the right is The Howling, signed by D. Wallace. Next up, just got this one done the last convention. This is Idle Hands, signed by Devin Sawa, Eldon Henson, and Vivica A. Fox. On the right, we have Imitation Girl, signed by Lauren Ashley Carter and Natasha Kermani. Jaws, on the left, signed by Richard Dreyfuss. On the right, Karate Kid. I need to meet all these guys again for Cobra Kai, but the Karate Kid, signed by Martin Kove, Ralph Macchio, and William Zabka. 3 of the main characters. On the left, The Killing, signed by Bex Taylor Claus. On the right, Kung Fu Panda, signed by James Hung. Last Exorcism, on the left, signed by Ashley Bell, and on the right we have The Lodgers. It's got 2 autographs on it, but I haven't figured out who they are yet. This was not a in-person. This is one that I picked up. I don't even know how I got it. I think I won it in an auction, at a Yorkie auction. Had several different signed things in it. On the left we have Married with Children, signed by Amanda Burse, and on the right we have National Lampoon's Vacation. And that's been signed by Beverly D'Angelo, main character, Mrs. Griswold. And the last one to end out this portfolio and the video is The Never Ending Story, signed by Noah Hathaway. He played the little boy. So that's it for binder number 1 of the 12x18s, but this is the second video in the series. In the next video, we'll have more by 12x18s with the rest of the ends all the way through Z's. So please, again, if you like autographs, conventions, anything like that, please subscribe, check the channel out, check out my other videos. I do recaps coming back from the conventions. I tell stories on what it's like meeting each person. I do recap videos. I do mail day videos. A lot of autograph stuff, but we do have sports cards and a lot of other stuff on the channel as well. So hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button so you don't miss any videos that we put out. We've been pumping them out here lately. And also, if you could, hit the like button on this video if you liked it. And let me know what your favorite out of the binder was. Nobody did that in the first video, which was a chance to get a prize, but nobody saw that at the end. So make sure you guys always watch the end of the videos. That's where I'm going to throw in little extra giveaways and stuff like that to make sure you guys are watching to the end. It helps the channel out and the algorithm for YouTube. So, all right, guys, we'll check you next video.